Happy Valentine's Day, MJ traders and investors. It's Rod with Power Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, and interviews. Today is Tuesday, February 14th. Hope you're doing awesome out there today and wishing you and yours a great one. If you do celebrate Valentine's Day, I'll be celebrating later on this evening, so looking forward to that. But in today's video, I'm going to be discussing by popular request the Green Organic Dutchman and the recent merger and name change. This is a request that a lot of people in the community have been asking to cover. I'm not going to do a deep dive or anything like that. To be honest, I don't really follow them a whole lot, but I am going to be looking out for some of their products. I'll be doing some product reviews and looking forward to trying some of those products. But before we get to it though, make sure to smash the like, help support me in the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. As I mentioned, the Green Organic Dutchman recently merged with BZAM Cannabis. And I'm not really sure why they chose that name. They changed their name to that as well. It's a bit of a weird name. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that name. I think it's pronounced BZAM or BZAM. I'm not really 100% sure. But if you can let me know in the comments. Again, I was a little shocked that they changed it to that name. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of it, but we'll see. I'm going to do some technical analysis as well. And I'll give my thoughts and opinions on the chart in the days and weeks ahead. So taking a look at the news article here from January 25th, the Green Organic Dutchman announces name change and new chairman, and this came after the news that the Green Organic Dutchman completes the strategic merger with BZAM Cannabis. So we'll take a look real quick here. So they were a leading producer of premium organic grown MJ, pleased to announce that the further news release on October 19th, it has completed the transaction whereby TGOD will acquire all issued and outstanding common shares of BZAM Holdings from BZAM's sole shareholder in exchange for common shares. And of TGOD, the transaction results of BZAM shareholders approximately holding an approximate 49.5% of the issued and outstanding combined entity shares, with the ability to earn additional combined entity shares subject to achievement of certain financial milestones in this year, in 2023. So we'll move on here a little bit. So again, I'll do a little bit of a deeper dive in another video perhaps, but I did want to just go over some technical analysis. And the Green Organic Dutchman changed their name. So this is still yet to take effect with regards to the ticker symbol, but you'll see here that it's subject to regulatory approval, obviously, but in connection with the name change, it anticipated that the trading of the company's common shares will commence under the new ticker symbol BZAM on the CSE and BZAMF on the OTC. And security holders of the companies holding securities in the company's prior name do not need to take any action, obviously. Further details regarding the name change, including the effective date of the name change, will be announced in due course. So we should see something on that soon. So the new website, www.bzam.com, will launch following the completion of the name change. And that is this website here. Pretty cool website, actually. And obviously lots of mergers and acquisitions going on in the space. And I still think that there's quite a bit of consolidation that needs to occur. But like I said, a bit of an odd name. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you tried any of their products, let me know. If you want me to review some of their products, let me know as well. I'll be happy to do so. I'll keep an eye out for them in my local dispensaries as well. But yeah, like I said, what's your favorite product? Let me know in the comment below. If you haven't tried a product and you want me to review it as well, you can let me know in the comments below. But you can check out the new website, bzam.com, and we'll take a look at the chart here. Something that you may recall as well is that TGOD actually sold their Valley Fields facility to Cannara Biotech, and I think that it was for, you know, I think like very, very low amount, like pennies on the dollar essentially from what they paid for it. And actually repping the CBD runs here from Cannara. Just got a new order here today, and yeah, we know that a lot of the LPs in Canada overplanned for capacity, and TGOD was one of them, right? And then had to sell that facility for, at a loss, right? And ever since then, really, they've been struggling. So I think that this merger with BZAM is a good thing because it's going to help them claw back some market share. It's going to help them stay competitive, especially with all the other mergers and acquisitions. You got the Tilray and the Frias, the Hexos and the Redicans. You've got the Canopy and the Supremes. So there's so much consolidation going on, and still probably need more of it in the space. But we'll take a look at TGOD. I think that there's a nice trade that could be forming here, just in terms of the monthly time frame. We were in a monthly downtrend, and at the moment it's two monthly inside bars in a row. So we had the first range here with the high at 69 cents, low at 29 cents. Then we had another inside bar. Inside bar just means that we're inside of the last month's range or whatever time frame we're on. In this case, it's the monthly time frame. So when the candle is completely enclosed within the previous one. That's called an inside bar. And then we have another inside bar forming. So if we break above 43 cents here on the monthly time frame, we could easily see a move up with no resistance of about 190%. So we're looking at about a 200% move of upside potential here. So you could set a stop buy if, automatically buy this if it breaks 43 cents, or you could just do it manually. You could even do 45 cents. But like I said, if we do break above 43 cents, this thing could easily rocket a couple 100% with no resistance nearby on the monthly time frame. If we look at the weekly time frame here, we do have resistance there, like I said, 43, and even the weekly has no resistance all the way up to $1.25. So $1.25 on the weekly, and on the monthly is $1.25 as well. So we have essentially no weekly or monthly resistance all the way up to that level. On the daily time frame, we do have some levels there, 69, and then realistically up all the way up to $1.25. So I think this thing could easily get back up to that dollar threshold. We did do a reverse split as well. It was a 1 for 10. Actually, Canara just did one as well, LOVE. And we know Sundial did one as well. I think that was a 1 for 10. So it's not the only one in the space. It's pretty common right now in the MJ space just because of how long this bear market has been lasting. But I do think that we're coming on the end of this bear market, but we need to confirm weekly and monthly uptrends, right? We are potentially forming a weekly uptrend here with the low, high, scouting a higher low, and we'll look for a higher high. So if we can form a higher low here compared to the low at 29 cents and then break resistance at 43 cents, we're going to be back into a weekly uptrend. Maybe you want to wait for that higher low to form and then add on a higher low, right? So maybe you want to wait for a bit more consolidation, maybe down to around the 34, 30 cent area, and then add on that higher low. If you're really patient and you're waiting for a turnaround, like I said, you could wait for a monthly inside bar bull break, or you could wait for a monthly uptrend to confirm with a high, higher low, and higher high. But we can't be confident that the bottom of the bear market is in until we see monthly uptrends across the sector. But right now, it's not really that beneficial to chart TGOD because of how small of a market cap it has. Usually the big names, right, the tier ones are going to run first, and those will be indicative of a bear market bottom being set, right? But if we take a look at TGOD here on the weekly time frame, we are looking pretty decent here. We're seeing a bull cross of the MACD with the black line coming up above the red line, and that is referred to as a bull cross, so that's a positive sign. We're also bullish on the stochastic, and we're set to potentially close above the 10-week moving average here at 37 cents. So I'd like to see us close over 37 cents this week. And in terms of the 50 weekly moving average, we have nothing nearby until 76 cents, and that actually lines up pretty close there with the 200-day moving average there at 70 cents as well. We came very close to seeing a golden cross with the 50 coming up through the 200-day moving average. And the last time that happened, we didn't even really see that much follow through. So TGOD hasn't really participated back in February 2021. I mean, when we had that golden cross with the 50 below the 200, we did shoot up from about $2 to about $6, but we didn't really see much follow through after that golden cross. So we almost had it occur here again back in the summer of 2022, but it's looking like it could take a few more months before that happens. We're seeing this across the sector though, lots of names potentially set for golden crosses. So that could be another indicator that you wait for as well. Once the 50-day and the 200-day moving average cross, that could be a nice indication that we're going to see some sustained upside from there, right? So that's something that could happen over the next few months, like I said. But right now, in terms of technical analysis, there's not really much to report. But like I said, I would be looking out for a pretty big move if we can see that golden cross and if we can break out of this monthly inside bar bullish. So all about 43 cents to start that monthly bounce. And then once we start the monthly bounce, we'll look for a big of a bounce as possible. We'll form a high, then we'll look for a higher low and then a higher high. So like I said, people who are really conservative could add on that monthly higher low. Somebody who's conservative but not as conservative might want to buy this when we break 43 cents. And then that would indicate that the monthly bounce is underway. But like I said, very hard to chart this right now because of how beaten down we are. We're just waiting for the sector to reverse. We're waiting for, HMMJ, your MSOSs of the world, all those ETFs to confirm weekly and monthly uptrends as well. And we can't, like I said, we can't be confident that the bottom is in until we have those uptrends across the sector. So let me know in the comments below any products that you'd like me to try. If you haven't tried them and you want me to try them, let me know. Also let me know if you've tried their products, what you think of them, what's your favorite product. I'd love to hear from you as always. And if you could smash the like on your way out, I would appreciate that as well. Share the video with anybody that might find value, and we'll see you again on the next update. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth. It's Rod with Power Group, and we shall see you probably tomorrow for another potential market update on the sector. If not, we'll likely be doing an individual video on one of our MJ names as well. So stick around, make sure to subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy Valentine's Day.